Welcome to another video. I am the Starman and I am here in the garden. It's around about 6:15 in the morning. It's a Tuesday and we've got a full moon rising today. Now the moon does not rise until tea time, 4:30 tonight. Now what I want to do is I want to try and see if I can catch the moon setting this morning, because I'm not too sure if it's going to be great weather later on. So at the moment I'm outside in the garden. I wish I could show you, but the stars look absolutely amazing. I'm looking up now and I can see Mars. But anyway, that's not the subject of this video. Okay, now it's a bit of a risky one. Now I managed to get a little shot of the moon out of the back bedroom window this morning, and as you can see there's quite a lot of wispy cloud around. Now that might get in the way. I want to head towards Blackpool Promenade and see if I can get the moon setting over the sea, somewhere near the North Pier, maybe get the North Pier in it. That's what I want to try and do in this video. Okay, now like I said, we're just after 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have to put my coat on here. I'm going to be heading to the promenade now. I tried Blackpool Tower, but the angles were all... It's setting towards the northwest and the angles just weren't right for the tower. So I thought, let's just go to the promenade. It'll be a safer option and maybe I'll get it over the North Pier or something like that. That's what I'm going to try and do. I hope you don't mind my kitchen worktop being a bit messy. Cup of coffee. Let's have this, shall we? And then I'll head out. I'm going to be grabbing my Nikon D850 camera, which is a camera I use all the time. I'm going to be using a 300mm lens to capture the moon. So let's head out now and see if I get lucky. Okay, so I've now sat in the Starbus outside and there's just one more thing I need to tell you. One more thing. I sound a bit like Columbo now, don't I? The moon is due to set just before the sun rises, but we want to catch the moon well before it sets over the North Pier if we can. So that's going to be around about 7 o'clock. 10 minutes or so to get to the promenade, not too far a drive, so let's head off and see what I can do. Okay, so there's a view of Blackpool Tower, and I said earlier that I couldn't get an angle for the moon with the tower and it's a bit of a risky shot. Well, it turns out that this shot's a bit risky as well, because we should be able to see the moon somewhere over there going down over the sea, but as you can see we've got a load of cloud at the moment and it looks pretty thick, so I'm not sure if it's going to come back out again. Okay, so I'm now down on the promenade looking towards the tower there, and down that way is the central pier. Can you see this cloud we've got here? How unfortunate is this? I knew it was a bit risky, but we're now looking towards the North Pier, and my idea was to get the moon going down over the North Pier. So it should be somewhere about where my finger is there at the moment, but as you can see, there's a lot of thick cloud there. There are some clear bits. It's not looking good, folks. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the shot I had in mind. I wanted to get the moon close to the theatre down there at the end of the pier, and one of these kiosks right there, that kiosk there. I've put my 300mm lens on the camera, 300mm lens, and this is my camera here, and I've sort of lined it up to where the moon should be, and what we need to do is just focus on that now. Can you see that now? I've just lined up a shot there, and that's kind of the idea for the shot. I would have the moon towards the right hand side of the pier there. Okay, I've just taken a picture of the North Pier Theatre there and that kiosk I was talking about. Now of course there's no moon there, but it's just to give you an idea. If you imagine the moon was to the upper right of that picture, that is the shot that I was looking to get, but yeah, it's not going to happen in this one, I'm afraid, folks. Well, as the sweeper machine sweeps up along the promenade here in Blackpool, we're now past the time now where I was hoping to get this shot of the moon coming down over the North Pier there, and that's it. I think I'm going to have to pack up now. I had a go, and you don't get anything if you don't try. So there you go. I was unlucky this morning in capturing the full moon going down over the North Pier here in Blackpool, but like I said before, if you don't try, you don't get. And there'll be plenty of other chances to capture full moon rises and full moons setting as we go through the winter. It has paid off a few times in the past, so I'm going to leave you now with some pictures of my full moon shots from the past couple of years. Hope you enjoy.